Hi everyone, Paul Levy with Brownells here, and this week we have some more new product. From Vortex Optics, we have Diamondback first focal plane rifle scopes. These are first focal plane scopes at a very attractive price. Check them out on brownells.com. But there's two main models available. You have a 6-24, which I have right here, and you have a 4-16. The nice features on this, one is the price, but first focal plane. They're available MOA and MILRAD, so you can get either option, whichever one you prefer. The turrets, of course, are going to match. I should step back. The nice thing about having a first focal plane reticle is that the reticle is going to be the same size for ranging your target or doing any adjustments, regardless of the magnification you're on. So really nice, typically not seen in a rifle scope of this price point. So this is a great starter scope, especially if you're getting into PRS or something like that. You have parallax adjustment on the side, and then you have target style turrets for elevation and windage. Overall, very nice. I'm personally very impressed with this. You have the matte black anodized coating, and you get the Vortex warranty, so you know you can rely on this optic. That's the new first focal plane Diamondback scopes from Vortex. From Primary Weapons, we have complete upper receiver groups. We've also got some rifles available on the site, but I thought I'd bring on the upper receivers. Right here I have a 300 blackout upper receiver. And if you're not familiar with PWS, you might think at first glance, great, another AR-15 upper receiver with an M-LOK handguard. But if you're not familiar with PWS, you'll notice something a little bit different when I pull this guy out right here. It's a piston-driven upper receiver. So this one's 300 blackout, and you can see right there it's got a long stroke piston like an AK. It comes with the Radian ambidextrous charging handle. And the nice thing with the piston system is it will run clean right around here. So with 300 blackout, shooting this suppressed, it's going to be a great upper receiver. A few more features on it. I mentioned the M-LOK handguards, which are nice, nice handling anyways. They're not too large, not too small. You have the PWS flash hider at the very front. And the interesting feature on this particular upper receiver, on all the PWS uppers, is the adjustment. So right here you can adjust the gas setting for your liking, especially if you're running suppressed. So pretty nice right there. That's the 300 blackout upper. And right here I have one of the big boys. This one's 308. It's also available in 6.5. I should say this platform, the AR-15 platform, also available in 5.56, of course. So with this, it's basically everything scaled up. The nice benefit with the larger platform, or on this particular model, you get the classic PWS brake. If you haven't shot one of these brakes, they're fantastic. They are great at mitigating recoil. You have the adjustable gas system. I should say one feature that you can kind of see in there, when they put the gas block on, they don't simply just pin it in place. What they do is they come down with a check nut and tighten the gas block up against the barrel shoulder. So they get a perfect gas seal with their gas block using that system. Really neat. Moving on back, I'll pull this out just so you can see, of course, the classic large 308 carrier. So not an AR-15, obviously. The charging handle stays on because of the piston. You can pop this guy off to remove the charging handle off the front. So you get this long stroke piston. You notice that little bit of play. Just like an AK, you want a little bit of play in your piston. If this is just rigid, it's going to bind and cause issues. They thought of everything on this. And then you get the piston head designed just like an AK. And then at the rear, you don't have a gas key. It's all impinged on the carrier. And there's no gas rings on the bolt, so it's super smooth to operate. Really impressive. Those are the complete upper receivers from PWS Primary Weapons. New from Apex, we have their triggers for the Ruger Mark IV and the Mark IV 2245. Right here I have for the standard Mark IV. They have a few different configurations. You can get black, or in this case, you got the red. A few things, or a few reasons why you might want this kit. Here's a few of the other components. One, you get a lighter trigger pull, about 3.5 pounds. It shortens the overall travel, and you're gonna get a nice, crisp trigger feel. And also you get a cool flat red trigger shoe in this case. So that's the new Ruger Mark IV triggers from Apex. From Mystery Ranch, we have a few new packs. Right here, I have the Urban Assault Pack, and that sounds like an aggressive name, but it's based on military packs. If you've been in the military, you've probably seen this type of setup, especially for like corpsmen or medics. But what the nice thing about this is you can open it from the top, you know, it's like a standard backpack, get what you need to. But with this middle zipper, you can undo that, and you can access everything in the pack. And it just kind of opens up to get to everything. You have pouches inside right here. And one thing I noticed immediately about it is it has a semi-rigid spine in it. So it's not just flopping around like a back-to-school backpack. It's got this spine in it. Then you have other classic features. It has this ventilated rear, so you're not going to get super hot, sweaty wearing this. It's this nice compressible foam. It's fairly thick. And then up front, you have your, of course, shoulder straps, nicely padded as well. That's the Urban Assault Pack. And then I have one more pack from Mystery Ranch. And if you've been in the military, you may recognize this style, this setup, or if you're a camper. This is like an LB style from Marine Corps, but well done. A few features on this. The big thing they like to tout is, one, how small this is. It's great for like a day hunt or hike, but it also can hold about a week's worth of gear. And I'll run through the features real quick. Probably not going to do it justice. One really nice feature on all these style packs is you can adjust. So depending on your height, this component here moves up and down, this rigid back. And you'll of course have your hip straps right here, which give you complete support regardless of how much weight you throw in this thing. And then you have, of course, your nicely padded shoulder straps. And I'll go ahead and open it up real quick. You can see how tiny this is right now. But if I undo the top, which you can throw gear in this top compartment up here, this just expands and expands, so you can just fit quite a bit. I don't know the actual square inch figure on this guy, but it's massive. And of course, it has all the adjustments that you need. Nice thing is, for all these straps, you can keep it nice and clean and organized. They've got these Velcro keepers right here, various compartments. Really pretty impressive. This is the Metcalf pack, I should say, from Mystery Ranch. That's it for this week. I'll see you again next week.